Hello everybody and welcome back to more Brotato, the Horde survival action roguelike. We are going to be diving back into the beta branch here, where there is a little bit of a preview patch for the Abyssal Terrors DLC. It has a couple things. We've done a run with all 4 of the new characters, but there's also 4 new weapons and 14 new items, I'd say most of which are elemental. So one thing I kind of wanted to do before I hung up my hat on this sort of beta branch patch is let's go in and see what an elemental run currently looks like, currently feels like. And we're going to do that with the mage here. So I am going to go in with the wand because it is the only starting weapon that has exclusively an elemental tag. So if the weapons I'm looking for are blue tier and higher only, which they are, I guess I'm going to go with this one because they only have elemental tag on them, instead of going for like a torch because we might find primitive weapons that we don't want, or support weapons, or explosive, you know, like that kind of stuff. So, that being said, a reminder on mage, elemental damage modifications up by 25%. You start with a snake and a sacred sausage, I know what I said, and you cannot get any melee, range, or engineering, which is pure upside if you are going for elemental, like it's not a big deal. But we are going to want to pivot out of wands. At least we don't really want to go 6 wands. It's sort of a bad build, I would say, because wands are not very good at their single targets and not good at AoE. They're just not good. But okay, neither here nor there. Burn doesn't stack, and their thing is that they have good burn. Their direct damage is 1. It's bad. 1 damage with 50% scaling. It's bad. So we don't really want to have 6 of them. The percentage damage, sure. That being said, I'll take some as we get them. God, maybe I do just take a taser. Lumberjack shirt is not bad, but we do need to just, sure, focus a little bit in. So here's the thing. Since burn doesn't stack, Sacred Sausage is kind of weird because it's worse burn than this, so it seems stupid to get it. Well, apparently Sacred Sausage, now when you get multiple, it increases the damage and not the percentage chance to apply in any way, so it could still be worth it. It could still be worth it. It has a 25% chance to do a better burn than yours in that situation. I'll take some armor. Boom. Boom. Okay. Plants. Sure. I'll take it. It's a pretty good, pretty cheap item. If we go for flamethrowers, then lifesteal is the better route for sure, but ideally we go for icicles or fireballs, which are the new weapons, blue tier or higher only, but, you know, we'll do what we can, and we are doing what we can. I'm running a build that I think actually kind of is going to suck until we hopefully will find them. Oh boy. Oh boy. But at a certain point, we will probably... I'll take an ugly tooth. I think it's good on a burn build. Sausage, good. 1 roll. Man. Not good there. We wouldn't mind taking a little bit of some, you know, some luck stat. This does 11 burn. 2 of these would be... It would be 12, wouldn't it? Like, so... Will I ever see a 12 burn, or does this not work? It could also be, like, rounding down or something. Yeah, it's not... It doesn't seem like it can apply. I'm going wild here. Oh my god, that's maybe a little bit too greedy. That's perhaps a bit too greedy. Get some extra harvesting there. HP regen could be fine. Give me some luck. Landmines are completely okay on this. I'd rather get like some turrets if they show up. Like pocket factories may be worth. In a very weird way, because they can apply the sausage. God, it's very weird. It's a very weird train of thought. I'm going to say no. Let's just not do that. Incendiary turret. Man, you're hitting me with all the weird things, because that actually does not apply the sausage burn. There we go. There's a new thing. Recycle for 5. 25% damage. Projectiles explode doing... Huh. Okay. Alright. So it's an AoE burn applicator. Nothing wrong with that. Not fantastic. I would prefer to get some icicle action if it can show up. But beggars can't be choosers. And boy, am I begging. We might want to run like a taser alongside it now that we at least found one new thing. Like, taser does some nice direct elemental damage. It also has, obviously, the crowd control elements. God, I'm really going greedy mode on all of that that money. Holy crap. Grab a fireball. Alien worm good. Sharp bullet. Projectiles pierce through an additional target minus pierce damage. It's good bad. It's a little good bad. If we get the icicle, it's bad because that I know has some piercing on it and sort of scales off of that piercing damage. However, you may notice there are 2 explosion circles. There are 2 explosion circles here. That seems wrong, right? Oh, but what? What is this? A piercing explosion explodes twice. It's silly, but it just works super, super well. So I'd say it's a good get. I'm happy with it. Okay, I guess that's the other element. It is an explosive weapon, which means dynamite benefits it, which means plastic explosive benefits it, which I would consider to be a benefit. Oh, man. Three elemental for 134, I think is worth it. All right. We're lining ourselves up for a pretty good justification for running like. Oh boy. Pretty good justification for running a is it jelly or whatever, like the one HP for every unique weapon you have. We've already got 3. It's already cost effective. Yep. So we immediately got some pretty good AoE clearing now. Like you already kind of have decent AoE clearing with a burn and snake and everything, but the AoE piercing that applies the burn and pierces in an AoE twice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Crit chance, speed. I'm going to take 9 speed. On a burn run, you do really like that. God, there's lots of wands. I don't care. No wand. No wand, I'm done. I'll take snail. Extra good on a burn run. I don't like buying piggy bank. Even if it's good, I don't like buying it. I like getting it for free. But buying it just gets annoying because I'm like, I probably should not spend money. And I just don't like playing that way. So the taser's doing 18 damage. For a weapon that feels like a support weapon, it's funny that it, is doing the most. Crap. But it's good to have it. I walked right into that. And what is our regen at? 4 regen, -1 lifesteal. So our sort of sustain is a little garbanzo. A little dookie garbanzo. Get a flamethrower. Could do some lifesteal. I don't know. The explosion can only heal you once, I believe, as well. Like, each explosion can only heal once. do 12%. Fine, I'll take that. Campfire, we can deal with it. I think we take the lead that are... We buy that. We buy that shop out. So we're in a spot where we can get to a legendary wand. I think we're fine on wave 9. I think we actually have a pretty good setup for wave 9. Usually I think it's kind of a... It's a weird one. It's a weird one for a burn build. Because you want to kill fast on this wave. But Fireball is helping out for sure. Okay. Oh yeah, this is feeling right. Juicy, juicy, juicy. There's a lot of cool new like blue tier and unique items for elemental builds as well. I'd like to find those too. Glad we got the, you know, at least one of the new weapons to kind of play around with a little bit. 8% damage, obviously good. I'll take the 10 harvest thing. Cyclops Worm, good. Another taser is probably a better call. I'm going to get the tentacle. It's a free roll. Ooh, Panda. Panda is so much better than it used to be. The stats on it were trash before. But yeah, 2 tasers is going to be better here. It's like a better spread. But ideally, yeah, we combine down that the wand into a legendary, which would probably be the highest burn application. Though, if this does double, if this does do double because we have to, if that is actually how it works, I'm seeing a 33, 35. So 39, I think, is our highest burn. And I will note, I'm not seeing anything higher. The sausage... Yeah, I'm not seeing any numbers above 39. In fact, I'm like mostly seeing 35s. So does sausage not overwrite it? Does that just not work? 15 luck is good. 3 elemental is good. We'll definitely take the panda. That's a lot of luck stat just like that. Whoa. There's some validity to it. I just don't want to. 1 HP regen for every currently burning enemy. Okay. Now hold up. Now hold up. That's pretty good. Okay. That's pretty darn good. I like that a lot. Get some armor, get some HP. And that alone could be... Yeah, that alone could be enough sustain. Especially on, like, the waves that you need it the most. Okay, okay. I dig it. Ow. Now I really wouldn't mind some turrets to, like, apply some burn at a distance with the sausage. That'd be very, very helpful. I just wanted to walk through the middle and see if we could regen. Okay, we're getting too risky. Just want to see it in action. Harvesting, dodge. I think we need to lean into... Let's get some HP. Your structures can crit. It's cool. I think those can apply burn. The flamethrower. There's the flamethrower. Explosion damage is good too. Let's go different though. Let's do these and then we'll lock this for later. We'll lock those, we'll combine down the wands. Do we have any knockback? No. Currently don't have any knockback. Don't have very much lifesteal. Not that we necessarily need to go that route. feeling like a horde wave. I don't recall if it was. There's no cap on how many burning enemies, you know. That's kind of a nice thing. We'd almost be rewarded for not killing the enemies. So, like, not going a direct damage route in a weird way. That'd be good on, like, pacifists. You know, go for a burning pacifist run. That's actually, that sounds incredible. You do obviously have to find the item. I'm really liking it, though. It's feeling like it's definitely providing to a niche in a very meaningful way. Oh, God. Take the 12. What is this? What is this setup? It's so weird. Fine. Yeah, I'll go for that. And of course, I've never found the common little goo item. I do want to know if Alien Eyes can apply burn. I can't remember if it can. It can. It can. Super good. All right, don't get too wild with it. Yeah, Thunder Sword, good. We're finding a lot of cool elemental stuff. All right, back it up. We have a horde wave on 15, which is good. Then we have a boss after that. Like, bosses, we're going to be good on horde waves and bad on bosses. So, maybe making some decisions with bosses in mind. So what would that be? That'd be like percentage damage, armor, survivability. What did I just say, though? I think it's good, but lifesteal is good. Burning deals an additional 10% of the enemy's current HP as damage. 1% for bosses. I mean, that's so good. Snake is great. More spread is good. Recycling machine probably will pay for itself. Snake is great. So obviously we're reducing some HP, which is not preferred, but it's worth. God, that's so good, though. I want to see the Alien Eye apply a burn and see what damage that does right now. 44. It's doing 44. Okay, so it definitely isn't doing double damage. Is it just... Wait. Is it not that it does more damage? Is it that it does more ticks? I'm going to actually like stop and check the patch notes live on this pre-recorded video. Sausage. Having multiple sausages now only increases the damage and no longer the duration of its burn effect. But that's not happening. That's not happening. Am I wrong? That's not happening, right? Is it just that it has like, it's like the thing where it's like a 25% chance and then a 25% chance to do more? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like it actually is working that way. Because I know for a fact the burn that was applied by Alien Eyes has to be applied from sausage. It has to be. So I don't think it's working as intended. We want percentage damage. HP's good, but need some armor. Still probably fine to go for coupon. I think that we can take an alien magic at this point. Laser turret is a really good way to apply some stuff. I'll take a wandering bot too, actually. Sort of these weird, like, survival gimmicky items. But yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. None of that's from me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I can't get engineering. It is still good to have the turret. This is a horde wave. Still good to have the turret. Applying all that stuff for me. We'll kind of avoid that side of the map because it's really, really good at applying that burn. I'll move in just to collect all the ingredients. The materials. Okay. Chop away, chop away, chop away, chop away. I would do a horde wave every day, man. We love them. I do think the boss is going to be a little bit more awkward. Obviously, we have the 1% damage tick on the burn, which is something that is useful, but, like, I'll take another Alienize for sure. Take a little bit of speed up. 12% damage is good. The Wandering Bot, I don't know how logical it is right here. Oh, this doesn't matter anymore. This is not as good as it was. Your structures can crit. It's kind of a win-win. We should have taken Schmoop. Should have taken a Schmoop. What am I doing there? That was a weird choice to not take that, but oh well. Because it's melee in range down? It's not elemental, right? A Schmoop would have been a good call. Blah, 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 blah. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good, though. It definitely feels like Elemental it's like a little bit more rounded out, for sure, than it was. Like, there are items that exist to cover some of the more obvious weaknesses, which is really, really nice. The whole way that burning works in general is still very, very weird due to the no stacking element. It creates a weird hurdle for it, for sure. I mean, that's funny. I'm not going to do it, though. Some knockback. That's just our only knockback? Yeah. It's our only knockback, but now Flamethrower having 3 knockback is pretty good. Boss wave next wave. $77. So the 77 is our... one would think would be our best burn. Oh, yeah. But it's because they have the extra HP buff, too. Oh, my. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Because a mummy with the HP damage, whatever buff, the red buff, they are so tanky. They are probably one of the tankiest things that will show up in your run that aren't bosses or mini-bosses. So that's a pretty good way to see the old Greek fire what that'll provide to the run. Because normally those are the most annoying types of enemies, is those just really tanky, persistent enemies like that. Weapons have a minimum of 0.5 seconds between attack. It kills the Flamethrower. I'll get rid of the Flamethrower. Projectiles pierce. Okay, well, we'll get rid of the Flamethrower next time. I shouldn't have done it there, man. If I see something, I'll do it. That's so good. So nothing else is impacted by it. If we get some attack speed, obviously the wand will be. It is very funny to see this Flamethrower attacking so slow. Okay. Trying to focus fire a bit. As much as this doesn't look particularly fast or good, let me assure you, by burn run standards, this is pretty fast and good. Yeah, by fire-focused elemental run standards, that is a pretty good get. It is actually hilarious. The flamethrower is so funny to me. The crazy thing is it's probably not even, like, the worst thing in the world because it does a puff of, like, burn. But obviously I don't want it. I want to pivot out to something that's not really going to be impacted at all. Yo! 12% damage, yeah. So now the one is going to be impacted. Oh, apparently not even. It's close, but no. Do I ditch it for the wand? I think I do, even though we lose a little bit of attack speed. I think it's still the right call. Ice Cube. Enemies take 10% more damage the first time. Yeah. Landmine's probably, I don't know. As far as burn applicator, things like that, probably my less preferred one. But yeah, late game, the wand is starting to actually do some respectable damage. It's just the fact that it does 1 damage by default. The scaling is fine, especially as it levels up. But the default level 1 damage is just so low. God, look at this regen, too. Man. There's some fun stuff going on with this. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I'm scaling into the late game like a god with all these tools. Like, we're doing percentage of enemy health as damage, you know? That's just so good. Leather vest, sure. Eye surgery, good. That's good. And I'm gonna get... I was gonna say we could take candle. I know take candle. Man, this is a good shop. Alright. I would have bought all that. Okay, so we do 1% of their health per burn tick. Yeah, I will say, by burn build standards, of which this is, like, at its core, a burn build. We obviously supported it with some good elements. Oh my god, come on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare die. No. Don't. It's still, like, yeah, okay. It's still the worst part of a burn build is still going to be the bosses. Even with Greek Fire, it is still going to be the worst part of your build, right? But still, man, if we only could have had 1 more eyes surgery. Yeah, that was a pretty kitted out burn build. That's kind of what a top tier burn build looks like, I guess, nowadays. Which is to say, like, that if that's everything going right on the character who's made perfect for it, that should really be telling about how not that great they were before. Because it was good. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. But wow. Yeah. Large improvement to the elemental stuff. Obviously, we didn't get to see the icicle, but we did see that the other day. So, like, we at least kind of got to dabble with everything there. Aside from the legendary, which, like, God only knows how long it would take before I find that. But yeah, that's going to do it here for today. And I think that is probably going to do it here for the beta branch coverage. We'll be back to check out the Abyssal Terrors DLC when it's out. We'll probably run through all those characters as well, you know, because I imagine there's going to be quite a bit more. But hey, thank you for watching. Check out the channel, roguelikes and more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.